Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Morning class. I hope all of you in health conditions and happy situations and everything is relaxed. Well, class, today I would like to review some of your friends' questions related to presentation skill. In public speaking, the first I ask you to learn or study related to presentation skill. Why? Because in presentation skill we speak in front of the audience. In presentation skill, it doesn't means that we only deliver the speeches, but deliver some materials can be. Well, now presentation skills has some points here: structure, signpost language, body language, delivery, visual aids, and etc. Nah, structure, related to structure in this point is talk about the order of our speaking to the audience. What are they? Introduction and mind body and conclusion, and the last question and answer. In introductions consists of greetings, menyapa. You can greet your audience using assalamualaikum, good morning, good afternoon, or based on the situations. After greetings, should we use muqaddimah? Apakah kita harus pakai muqaddimah? It can be yes, it can be no, based on the condition and situations. But in English, usually no, without muqaddimah. But if you speak English in front of the audience and the audience related to Islamic event, so you can use muqaddimah. Nah, then the purpose of delivering speech or presenting. The purpose, we have to say to the audience about the purpose. Why? We need to understand. The audience should know the purpose of the speaker would like to deliver, supaya tahu kejelasannya. Ini orang mau ngomong apa sebenarnya, tujuannya apa dia ngomong ini. Nah, then the structure, ada structure lagi di sini. Structure here is the point we are going to talk about. Poin-poin yang akan kita sampaikan. For example, we want to explain the differentiate between learning English grammar or speaking. Learning English from written English or spoken English. Nah, misalkan seperti itu, belajar bahasa Inggris dari spoken English or written English. So, inside di dalamnya kita akan membahas spoken and written. Kita akan membahasnya spoken sama written. Poin yang akan kita bahas itu tidak akan kemana-mana, sehingga lebih fokus. Then timing if we need, ketika kita butuhkan timing, kita sampaikan the time we need to speak in front of the audience. In these occasions we need about 20 minutes. Dalam kesempatan ini kita hanya butuh 20 menit. Berarti audiens akan berjaga-jaga. Oh, berarti nanti saya harus mendengarkan sekian menit. Then about question and answer, we give the informations to the audience that we have question and answer. We open question and answer in the end of the presentations. Kita membuka kesempatan bertanya in the end of presentation. So, while the presenter presenting the materials, the audience prepare for the questions in the end of presentations. Bukan ketika membuka pertanyaan audience baru siap-siap, no. But when the speaker open the questions, the audience directly can ask the question. Set introduction, itu bagian dari introduction. Then about mind body. In mind body, the point we are going to talk about di sini, what should we give We present the data, materials using visual aids with verbal signposts to aid understanding. We use visual aids as like picture or PowerPoint. Then verbal signposts, we use our hand, our moving hand, moving eyes, gerakan tangan, gerakan mata to guide the audience to the visual aids. Menggait para audience, para pendengar to understand the visual aids, untuk memahami visual aids. What for is visual aids? To add some understanding, untuk menambah pemahaman related to the materials or the topics we are talking about. Then the conclusion. In the conclusions, what should we deliver? In the conclusion, we can deliver the purpose or review of the purpose at the beginning. Mengulang lagi tujuan penyampaian materi yang sudah disampaikan di awal. Or we can deliver some summary of main points, rangkuman from our points. Or the last, we give take away message. It means we give a moral message, or we suggest to the audience, you should blah blah blah, we should blah blah blah, we shouldn't blah blah blah. Mau menyarankan atau mau melarang. That's the conclusion. You can choose one of them, you can use both of two of them or three of them, but not none of them. Yang penting tidak semuanya, seminimal 1, 2 atau keseluruhan. Then the last, in a question and answer from the audience. Of course, in a question and answer from the audience, we open question and answer from the audience. After giving conclusions, we open the question and answer. Nah, those structure tersebut need language and expressions. Butuh bahasa yang dipakai. For example, the language we use, you can see on the next part, on the language. Wait for a while. On the language, even some of the language I give you the example. Jadi beberapa sudah saya sampaikan. The language we use in greeting, bahasa yang dipakai dalam greeting apa? Good morning, good afternoon, dan seterusnya. Bahasa yang dipakai dalam menyampaikan purpose itu gimana? Kemudian memberikan waktu itu gimana? Memberikan pertanyaan gimana? Menyampaikan kontennya gimana? Bagaimana memancing pertanyaan? Nah, that's the language we use. The language we use, this is the example of language we can use greeting the audience. Good morning, good afternoon, etc. Expressing the purpose. My purpose is what I want to do this. I'm here today. I would like to deliver my speech under the title, or in these occasions we are going to talk about blah blah blah. Then giving the structure, ini menyampaikan poin yang kira-kira akan disampaikan. Kind of structure, macam-macam strukturnya ada. Comparing, seperti menulis. Dalam speaking juga sama, comparing something, membandingkan sesuatu dengan yang lain. Berarti dalamnya nanti yang akan disampaikan adalah membandingkan A sama B dengan poin apanya yang dibandingkan. Kemudian persuading. Kalau persuading biasanya berupa narasi. It means we deliver some presentation in front of the audience and the audience can be persuaded. Audiensnya bisa terrayu. Usually in selling something, biasanya untuk membeli sesuatu. Ini dalam structure, maka disebutkan dalam structure ini. Nah, when we have 4 points, maka disampaikan. We divide it into 4 main points. Persis seperti dalam menulis academic writing. Sudah ada kerangkanya. Jadi structure di sini menyampaikan structure dalam poin ini maksudnya adalah menyampaikan kerangka yang akan dibicarakan dalam presentasi tersebut. Then giving timing ini tadi yang saya sampaikan, timing is allowed or not. Boleh dipakai, diizinkan ataupun tidak. You can just give my presentations need about 20 minutes, take about 20 minutes dan seterusnya. Pilih yang mana. Or you can use another example. Boleh pakai ekspresi yang lain, ini hanya contoh aja. Then handling the questions, menyampaikan bahwa ada pertanyaan itu boleh pakai ini. At the end of my talk there will be a chance to ask questions. I will be happy to answer any questions you have at the end of my presentations. Ini adalah beberapa ekspresi yang bisa dipakai when we do presentation. Greeting, expressing, giving structure, giving timing, handling questions. Okay, now about body language. In a body language, it influences our presentations, our speaking in front of the audience. Nah, what are they? Apa saja? Posture, positions, movement, eye contact. All of them relate. Semuanya berkaitan. Posture, when we deliver some presentations, we have to stand up straight forward. Berdiri tegap menghadap audiens, lurus. Positions, our positions straight forward related to our hand. Ini tangan, posisi tangan, mata, kepala yang sesuai. Movement gerakan. Movement of our hand, our head, our eye related to eye contact. Our body, our foot, left side, right side. Bisa ke kanan, bisa ke kiri, bisa ke depan. But don't do much movement. Jangan terlalu banyak gerakan. Even though in eye contact, begitu juga dalam kontak mata. If you feel I'm shy, if I have to see the audience, I have to look at my audience, their eyes. No, mereka nggak usah dilihat matanya, but you can see the whole class behind the top or behind of the rows, di belakangnya barisan, or you can see their head, lihat kepala mereka. To put your hand can be in front of your stomach, di depannya perut, fold, lipat dua tangan di depannya perut, or left side, right side, di sebelah kanan, sebelah kiri dengan genggaman yang tidak terlalu rapat. That's about body language. Then about delivery. There are 3 points. There are 3 important points. Penyampaian dalam presenting, you need pace, volume, and emphasis. Pace is usually related to our nervous. Hubungannya dengan kenervesan. Need habits, butuh kebiasaan. But we just have some tips to decrease our pace. Ini untuk mengurangi nervesan. Nah, if you are nervous, you will probably want to speak more quickly than usual. This is wrong thing to do. Kalau biasanya nervous, usually we want to speak more quickly. Biasanya ingin ngomongnya lebih cepat kalau nervous. Kalau nervous biasanya pengen ngomongnya lebih cepat. But this, if you feel nervous, you have to make your voice slower. Suaranya dipelankan aja, bukan pelan, speednya dipelankan aja. Dipelankan sambil control our nervous, sambil mengontrol nervousnya. Ya, sambil mengontrol nervousnya. Then don't worry to make mistake. Nggak usah takut salah. Okay, don't worry with the mistake. Nggak usah takut salah. To control yourself. Then about the volume, volume of about the voice. The voice, speak a little louder than you think is necessary. Project your voice to the back of the room. We have to use our volume as loud as possible, but not scream. Suaranya keras tapi bukan teriak. Louder than you think. Lebih keras daripada yang kita kira. Related to voice, we have emphasis. Emphasis. Speak the word more slowly, speak the word more loudly, pause briefly before and after the words. Menekankan. Stress the word, stress the sentence. Usually to empower the important thing. Untuk menguatkan sesuatu yang penting in our speech. Wow, bagaimana caranya? Speak the word more slowly. Biasanya ucapkan dengan pelan. Speak the word more loudly, lebih keras. Or voice up. Voice up. Suaranya dinaikkan. Suaranya dinaikkan. Then stressing up. Ditekan. Ditekan. It means that we think those word, those sentence very important. Berarti kita mikirnya adalah itu penting sehingga perlu ditekankan atau dinaikkan dengan cara seperti itu. Then the last is about visual aids. Visual aids, as I explained at the previous explanations. In visual aids, when we need the visual aids, kalau kita butuh maka pakai to empower, to add some understanding, untuk menambah pemahaman. What are they? Apa saja yang kita cantumkan di situ? Graphs, table, chart, diagrams, photographs, text. But if text don't give the text much text, don't give much text. Gak usah terlalu banyak teks di situ. Just the points, poin-poin aja. Okay, I think that's all. If any questions, you can ask via WA. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.